Hello, hello, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? How are you all doing today? Good morning. Hope you're all doing well. Please, if you're here, of course, welcome to another training session. And today we are going to be looking at how to grow your sales with the Google My Business profile. So please, if you're here, maybe you want to say hello in the chat, on the comment section so that I know that you are around. So I hope we are all doing well today. So if you're here, just say hello on the comment section so that we can know that you're around. So just introduce yourself and tell us where you're watching from, so that we can know that you're around. So as you can see, I'm not here alone. I'm here with Udeme. Udeme, I am Simply Sikati. I'm joining you from Yaoundé, Cameroon, and then I'm here with Udeme. Udeme is joining us from Nigeria, and Judith is joining us from Benin, right? So can you just let us know that you're around in the comment section, just so I can know? So hello, Terry Honey. Terry Honey says hi. I'm here. Vinolia Boitumelo says, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Jolen, Jolen Joshua says, good morning from the tip of Africa. Good morning, Joshua. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, so do we have any other person around? You might just want to say hello. So, if you know anybody that is supposed to be with us, you can ask the person to join us, so that we can have this session together. So, we are probably going to start. Uh, Hope we are all doing well today. So, if you have anybody, you can just help us remind the others that the session have started so that they can join us. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead, right? So today we'll be looking at growing your sales with the Google Business Profile. And Google is a very interesting platform. We have over 86% of the whole world on Google, right? Over 86%. And there is actually more traffic on Google than there is on social media, and it's interesting how that, probably not many people are taking advantage of Google, but many people are using social media, and Google actually has the highest, it's if we are to call it the website or a search engine, is the search engine with the highest, number of people, so taking advantage of Google is actually very, very important and something to consider. So today we'll be looking at three things: discover Google Business Profile and its benefits. That's for those who don't know at all what the Google Business Profile is. We're going to be talking about that. And secondly, setting up a Google Business Profile account. Thirdly, creating an attractive listing on the Google Business Profile. So, usually, what we recommend is that you have a Google Business Profile, especially if you don't have a website. So, it's really, really highly recommended to have a Google Business Profile. It's free, by the way. You can have it. It could take the place of your website, and then it helps a lot at the level of local search engine optimization, especially for those of you who are doing businesses within a specific locality, or you have a specific location for your business. The Google Business Profile is absolute for you, right? Is absolute for you. I can see Jacinta Opani Agbara that says, a very blessed, fruitful, and happy weekend to us. This is Jansita from a cold and sunny Johannesburg. Good morning. Good morning, Jacinta. Hope you are doing well today. And I hope Johannesburg is doing great today. Yeah. Yes, so we're going to be going ahead, right? So let's look at discovering the Google business profile and its benefits. Why should you be on the Google business profile? Why should you have a Google business profile? What are the benefits, right? So, what I would like you to do is a little exercise. So, a little exercise I would like you to do is to type the name of the latest restaurant in your town, right? It could be your town, it could be your country, your city. So I want you to take your phone and go on Google and type the name of the latest restaurant in your city. So just type that name, and you might want to come and share with us what you saw there, right? Type the name, that restaurant that is creating a lot of vibes. The restaurant that is the one everybody is talking about. So you may just want to go on Google, type the name of that restaurant, and just take a look at the first thing that you're going to see there. And of course, if you do that, you can come and share with us in the chat what you saw, right? Because that is going to help us a lot so that we could best explain what a Google My Business profile looks like. Yes, so let's talk about the Google Map. So the Google Map is a web-based service that provides detailed information about the geographical regions and sites around the world, including aerial and satellite views and streets. So the Google Map is interesting. I'm sure some of you might already know what the Google Map is. Today, for example, right, there are moments when I want to go in a particular place, right? I want to visit a particular restaurant, or I want to visit a particular boutique, or just a particular company, and I don't know where the company is. I don't know where the company is, right? So what I do is I just go on Google Map and I find the company. Once I find the company on the Google Map, I can go to the company without even needing any without needing to call anybody. So this is one of the advantages of being on Google Map, because when you're on Google Map, a customer can leave from from a customer can leave from their home to your company even without contacting you. That has happened a lot of times. A lot of times. A customer will leave from their home to their office without even contacting you, because Google Map is going to show them the road to your office, the road to your store, the road to your restaurant. So having being on Google Map is absolute, right? It's absolute. So some benefits of using the Google Map, you can notice, like I said, Google Maps helps people find your business. So people find your business on Google Map, right? They can leave their home to your office, right? Using Google Map, that's possible. Also, they can know more about your business using Google Map, as we're going to see. So Google Map encourages people to visit your location. Like I said, people can visit your location or your website when you're on Google Map. Thirdly, Google Map displays your business with images. And you see, this is very important, because if you have a Google My Business profile, right? If you have a Google My Business profile, usually that's the very, very first thing people will see when they type the name of your company on Google. So if your company is called, I don't know, STS Consulting or PGC Consulting, I'm just saying anything. If somebody comes and types the word PGC Consulting on Google, That will be the very first thing the person is going to see. And so the person is going to see images of your business, pictures of your business, you know, pictures of your building, if at all you have a building, pictures of your products, pictures of your team, and many other information. So it's going to help as a visual reference for your business. And that's why you have to make sure that you optimize your Google My Business profile, as we're going to be showing you how you can optimize it. So before you continue, please, I would like you to do something for me, right? I would like you to hit the thumbs up, on the video. Of course, it will not take you a lot of time. It will take you less than 2 seconds, right? To just hit the thumbs up on the video. And of course, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, you might want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, so that, of course, next time if we are creating any kind of content, you will be aware, right? So make sure you do that. It will take you less than 5 seconds, right? So make sure you do that, you know before we continue. So, thank you very much. If you have done that, if you have not done it yet, you might want to go and do it, and do that. Yeah, so let's go ahead. Hello, Victoria Adams. Victoria Adams says, "Good morning, everyone." Victoria from Ogun State, Nigeria. You're welcome, Victoria. So, let's go ahead. So let's look at the Google My Business profile. So the Google My Business profile is a free tool. It's free to manage how your business appears on the Google search and maps, including adding name, location, as customer reviews, photos, and more. So, like I was saying, the Google My Business is the first thing. It manages how your business will appear, you know. And of course, how your business appears on Google is very important, because if somebody comes on Google and sees shabby pictures, or sees, scanty information, that's not going to be good. So you want to make sure that your Google My Business profile is optimized, right? So it can show pictures, it can show the name of your business, the location, the hours of work, the customer reviews. And this is very, very important, because, you know, customers can come and give reviews on your Google My Business profile. So if a customer is satisfied, the customer can come and say, "Hey, I was satisfied by so so and so service," and then people can see that, and it's going to allow people to trust you more. And of course, you can put photos and more. So why is Google Business profile important for your business? Why is it important? Why should you have a Google Business profile? The first reason is because 97% of people learn more about a local company online than elsewhere. And it's true, Many times when you hear about a company, the very first thing you do is you want to go on Google and check it out. That's how it always happens. You want to go on Google and check out about the company. And of course, once you go on Google and type the name of the company, the Google My Business profile is going to show. So you don't want to not have a Google My Business profile. 91%, secondly, 91% of adults use search engine to find information and contact details for a local business. So you see, 91% of adults, that's a lot when it comes to data. 91% is quite a lot. So they visit the search engine to find stuff like your location, your contact, that is your phone number, your email, and many much more information about your business. So if you're not present there, this 91% of people, they are not going to see you, right? So you want to be present there. Then 56% of actions on the Google My Business profile listings are website visits, you see. So you can use the Google My Business profile to increase the traffic on your website. If you have a website, you can use it to increase the traffic on your website. Then 16% of businesses receive more than 100 calls each month just from the Google My Business alone. you know This is a lot. Receiving over 100 calls from the Google My Business. I think that's a lot, because a lot of times as marketers, we are striving to get more customers. We are striving to, make the business grow. And this is a platform where 16% of businesses are receiving 100 calls every month. So you don't want to miss out on such a platform, right? So the benefits of using Google My Business profile, the first benefit is that when you have a Google My Business profile, your business is going to show on the Google map, right? Your business is going to show on the Google map. And once it shows on the Google map, people can see you and people can even visit you. It helps you build trust with customers. And that's very correct because, sometimes, usually there is this problem of scam online. And sometimes when we train, people always ask us the question, how do you solve the problem of scam? You know, the way to solve the problem of scamming is by building trust. And of course, you will hardly solve the problem, of trust or scamming at 100%. It's very hard. But then there are actions you can take to reduce that trust issue. And one of them is by, building trust with your customers. How do you build it? You build it by allowing people to give honest reviews about your business. So people can come and give reviews about your business on your Google My Business profile. So somebody is going to come on your Google My Business profile and will see people saying, hey, I bought a product from Victoria Adams and I was really satisfied. They're going to say, hey, I bought a product from Jacinta and I was really, really satisfied. And once they see many of such reviews, they're going to trust you. So that's very, very important. The Google My Business also helps you teach you more about your competitors, because most times before you start your online journey, you have to do what we call competitor analysis. You have to check out your competitors, look at what they are doing, just have a lot of information about them. And so your Google My Business can be a source of information for those of you who want to have information about your competitors. It helps you increase your website traffic. So we've spoken about that. Most times when people come on your Google My Business profile, they are going to end up in your website, most times. So it helps you get ahead of your competitors, especially if your competitors don't have a Google My Business profile. If they don't have, it's going to take you immediately ahead of them, immediately. So those are the various benefits of being on the Google My Business profile. So I'm going to pause and see whether we have any questions, right? If we have any questions, you might want to let us know that we have questions. So if you have any questions, feel free to type in the chat and I'm going to answer the questions. Um, Thank you so much, Udeme. I'm seeing the amazing job that Udeme is doing in the chat. Thank you very much. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And of course, if you don't have them, we are going to go ahead. So while waiting that you probably bring up your questions, we are going to go ahead. So let's look at how to set up a Google My Business profile. How do you set up a Google My Business profile? So there are 4 steps. You have to create your business profile on Google My Business profile. Secondly, you have to verify your local business on Google. Thirdly, you have to make your profile shine. Lastly, you have to optimize your profile for Google Map. We're going to be looking at that. So let's look at create your business on your business profile on the Google business profile. So the first thing you want to do is to head on to business.google.com. So I'm sure Udeme is going to drop the link of business.google.com. You can head on to business.google.com. When you head on to that, they're going to ask you to put your business name and your business category. So there you can put your business name. As you can see on the screen, you put your business name and your business category, right? And then you click on next. So once you put your business name, business category, you click on next. So when you click on that, they're going to ask you some more information, right? Like the location of your business, the category of your business, your website. If you have a website, you insert the link of your website. Now, do you need a website to have a Google My Business profile? No. If you don't have a website, you can still have a Google My Business profile. But then, why shouldn't you have a website? When today it's even possible to have websites for free. So you can have your website and insert the links of your website there, insert your phone number, and of course indicate your opening hours. You can indicate your opening hours. So they're going to ask you for all that information. You're just going to insert all those information there. So the next thing is to verify your local business on Google, right? The next thing is to verify your local business on Google. So after you have set up your account, you have done the first phase, the next thing is to verify it. Now, uh, verifying is very important because verifying kind of increases the trust that people have, on you. So verifying is very important. So a link is going to be dropped. I can see Udemy has dropped the link for business.google.com. Yeah. So he's going to drop also a link that you can use to verify your Google My Business profile, right? So you can verify using that link, and then your Google My Business profile is going to be verified. So the next thing is to make your profile stand out. And guys, this is very, very important. This is very, very important. You have to make your profile stand out because you know you're not the first. Added to the fact that the Google My Business profile is the very first thing that people will see. Added to the fact that it's the very first stuff that people will see about your business. Secondly, you are not the only person that has a Google My Business profile. Many other people do have too. So you have to make sure that you make yours to stand out, right? You have to make sure that yours should be professional. It should be clean. People should look at your Google My Business profile and feel attracted to it. So that's why you will have to put stuff like your business logo, and you must have a logo. I don't understand how you should not have a logo in the 21st century. Today you can have your logo for free. You can just head on to canva.com and have your logo for free. And then you have to add a cover photo, right? Add a cover photo like you can see on your screen. A cover photo is that first picture that people will see. So you want to make sure that that picture is very, very it's a very nice picture, right? It's a very good picture, not a picture that people are going to be looking at your face. They are not seeing your eyes, they're not seeing your ears, or you're taking a picture of a place, they can't see the product. Make sure you take good pictures. That's very important. And then you want to create great content, content that is short, content that adds value, and content that is simple to understand. And of course you add your address, you know you add your opening hours, you add your contact details. All that is possible. All that is possible to make your profile stand out. So let's look at optimizing your profile on the Google map. So once you create a Google My Business profile, your business is going to appear on the Google map. And of course you still want to optimize it with adding attractive with adding attractive pictures. when it comes to Google My Business profile, we cannot overemphasize on pictures. You're going to notice that when you go to Google My Business profile, you will see pictures everywhere. Uh, I'm sorry. It's like my mic just got unmuted. So I hope you can hear me now. Yeah, so let's go ahead, please. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Yeah, so I was saying that it's very important to take good quality pictures for your Google Map. Very, very, very important to take good quality pictures. And I was saying that if you cannot take good quality pictures yourself, you can pay somebody to take good quality pictures for you. You can do that once in a while because the Google My Business profile is the very first thing people are going to see. It's the very first thing. And so you want to give your customers a good first impression. You want to do that. It's absolute. So from time to time, you can pay a photographer to take good pictures, which you can use to put on your Google My Business profile so that it will attract people, and give people a very good first impression. That's very, very important. The next thing you want to do is to update your schedule, right? Update your schedule. You can update your events, update upcoming stuff, you know update your content. Don't, like I see many people do. You create, you make a post today, and then you wait for 3 years before you make another post, or you make wait for 3 months. No, as your company is improving, right, increasing, you have to update the content on your Google Map. You have to keep updating it, keep putting new pictures, keep, new reviews. Just keep adding more content. Let it be exciting. Let people come and actually see that your company is doing stuff. That's very, very, very important. And then um you want to create a site for your business. Create a website for your business. That's very important. Today it's possible to have websites for free, so you can create a site for your business. So I'm going to go for the next pause. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Udemy has dropped the link to verify your Google My Business profile, www.africa118.com, And he also dropped the link to Canva. Canva can help you get your logo for free. Thank you so much, Udemy, for that. And hello, Leonida, Maruka, Marucha. Hello, welcome. Hope you are doing well today. So, yeah, so if you have any questions, you can put in the chat. I'm going to be answering them. If you don't have any questions, we're going to be going ahead, right? So, let's look at how to create an attractive listing on your Google business profile. Yeah, so let's look at how to do that. So, key ways to optimize your listing, right? The first thing, attractive pictures. You see, with the word pictures keep coming over and over because that's the first thing people will see. So we will not overemphasize on pictures, right? Create photos for your Google Map listing. You have to create a lot of pictures and make sure they are of good quality, right? Create engaging posts. Engaging posts are posts that are speaking to your audience. And that's why for you to create engaging posts, you have to understand your audience. If you don't understand your audience, understand the challenges they are going through, understand the problems they are having on a daily basis, you'll not be able to create engaging posts. And of course, you have to leverage your insights. You can use your insight, to have a lot of information about those who are visiting your Google My Business profile, where they come from, what they do when they visit your profile. And of course, you have to add reviews. Reviews are very important. We always tell people that never you allow a satisfied customer go without dropping a review. That's very, very important. Never you do that. If you sell a product to a customer and the customer is satisfied, just ask the customer to go and drop a review on your page. It could be your Google My Business profile. Just tell him, hey, now that you're satisfied, I want the world to know that my products are good. So what I would recommend is that you head on to my Google Business profile and write a review. Sometimes if your customer cannot write it, you can write it for him or her, and the person will just copy and go and paste. So these are the things that will give you credibility. So to add attractive pictures, you have to take care of the pictures that are dark, pictures that they can't find your face, they can't find, they can't find your products. Customers have to zoom to find out what you're doing. No, no, no. You have to make sure you work on that. Of course, you take care of the focus, right? You take care of the editing, and then you take care of the framing. Now, the framing particularly is very, very important because the framing particularly is very, very important, right? Because sometimes there are specific frames that are customized to the Google My Business profile, right? So you might want to check out on the best frames, that you can use, the frames that are customized, and work on that. So uh, I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me because I'm saying sorry about the audio trouble. So I'm very sorry if I'm cutting in any way, really. I'm really, really sorry, but I hope you can hear me. Yeah, so let's go ahead. So create photos for your Google Map listing. So you might want to take photos of, for those who have local businesses, you can take pictures of the interior of your business, pictures of the exterior of your business, and then you can make a video, right, where you make kind of a virtual tour, right, like where you take people from the interior to the exterior, you present your business, you present your services, like you can just make a lot of things, a lot of stuff, right? Videos that people can see and actually see that your business exists. So you create engaging posts, right? Engaging posts. To create an engaging post, it needs to have a title, because usually a title is what will push people to read your post. Once they see a title, if the title speaks to them, they will read your post. And that's why you have to create a title that speaks to people. And then provide a call to action. A call to action means, how do you want those people to get to you, right? How do you want those people to get to you? Do you want them to get to you through calls, through messages? Do you want them to fill a form? Depending on how you want them to get to you, you have to create a call to action. And of course, you have to use photos and videos. We've already spoken about that. Then you have to write a clear description. Your description should be clear and it should be short. Clear means that, sorry for that. Clear means that if somebody reads your description, the person should be able to understand exactly what you're saying, what you're communicating. And of course, you have to ensure that your posts are accurate, right? The kind of information that you're giving should be the right information. Don't tell people this is what I do, when you're not doing it, right? Don't over exaggerate. Don't tell people these are the results that I have, whereas you're not having it. Don't tell people this is what my products can do, whereas they cannot do it. Somebody is going to buy your product and come and find out that you lied to the person. So those are things you should avoid. So you should leverage on your insight. There is an aspect called the insights where you can find out how customers find your business. For example, if you know that your customers find most of your customers come from social media, you might want to invest more on social media. If you know where they come from, you will want to invest more in that direction, right? So you can know where they come from, you can know what they did once they found the listing on your Google, right? What did they do? Which pages did they visit? What were the actions they took? You can know where the customers are coming from. You can know how they find you. You can know when people engage your post most. And this is very interesting because you can know that, okay, people engage my post between the between 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. You can know that at 3 p.m. many people are engaging my post. If you know the time when people are most engaging your post, it might be an indication that you should start posting more at that time. So these are the many information you can have. How your engagement how your engagement compare to similar listings. You can compare your engagements to the engagements of those of your competitors. You can just have a lot of information about that. So we have come to the last pause for our questions, right? The last pause of our questions. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them, right? If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And of course, what are the next steps? The next steps are to find us on social media. So make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So you should follow us because you can see how we do our own digital marketing and try to do yours similarly, right? So, and also because we don't always have all the time, to tell you everything in 1 hour. So what you can do is, follow us so that we can keep giving you daily tips that you can use for your social media. So the attendance has dropped the attendance form. Please make sure you fill the attendance form and fill with the right information because you're going to be having certificates. Make sure you fill the attendance form. Thank you so much. Udeme too has dropped a link for those who want to learn more about digital marketing. You can follow that link to learn more about digital marketing. So thank you very much for being present for today's session. Thank you so much, and hope you learned something. And of course, I want to know if you learned something in the chat. I want to know how the session was in the chat because the whole point is that you learn something. And like we always say, above learning, it's important to put the things you learn to practice. If you don't put the things you learn to practice, you just wasted 1 hour or 1 hour of your time. So make sure that all the things you learned that you put them to practice. So thank you very much for coming for today's session. Thank you so much. Make sure you all have a nice day. So thank you very much and see you next time. Again, don't forget to fill the attendance form. Very important. Thank you and see you. Bye bye. So except there is any questions, we're going to say bye.